trying to do the best that we can, but sometimes it's just not enough.
New numbers show a spike in emergency room deaths, with lengths of stay in Montreal the highest of any province. The ER at the Royal Victoria Hospital right behind me is at 191% occupancy rate as of Tuesday afternoon, and the average length of stay for someone waiting on a stretcher was about 16 hours. Out of 21 listed emergency rooms on the island of Montreal, at least 13 are at 100% capacity or more, according to Tuesday's numbers on Bonjour Santé. Emergency care physicians say the situation is critical.
There's no end in sight and there's no improvement in sight. So that's really tough on everyone's morale.
According to the Regroupement des Chefs d'Urgence du Québec, on a daily basis, more than 50% of stretchers in emergency departments are occupied by patients who are waiting for a hospital bed. And these patients are staying in ERs for longer than 24 to 48 hours.
Emergency departments across Quebec, and some regions are worse off than others. We see emergency departments with sometimes half or more than half of their patient load, patients that should not be in the emergency room anymore.
Index Santé unveils many ERs in Quebec are in better shape than they were a few months ago. But for most ERs in the Greater Montreal area and the Laurentians, emergency departments are almost constantly at overcapacity. The Montreal General is at 194% as of Tuesday afternoon, the Lakeshore at 197%, and LaSalle Hospital at a staggering 207%.
The medical care I started, but people don't get well care of. They don't sleep well. They're under constant stress. It's not the way to heal. And most of these actually acknowledge that if you're going to be spending 2 days in corridor in the emergency, those are 2 extra days for your admission.
Quebec says ER patients should not wait longer than 14 hours before being transferred to a bed on a ward, a target that hospitals have been missing.
The main issue also is the staff. I mean, when we have that many patients in the corridor, there's no hospital right now who are staffed for 200% patient. What do you do when you're short staffed? Mistakes are going to happen.
It's very frustrating for us to see that we don't have enough resources, we don't have enough space, to have them to choose, to say, I would like to spend a little more time with that patient, but I cannot afford it because there's 3 more, acutely ill patients that need my care. So it's very distressing.
In Montreal, Brittany Henriques, City News.